Recently, I decided to get every single LEGO game platinum before we hit 500,000 subs on YouTube. We are currently done with 8 out of 23 games available on the PlayStation Store with a platinum, and today's game is going to be LEGO Batman 2, which I've heard is the best out of the trilogy. And the PS5 port for it isn't exactly great, but if you guys want to speed up this challenge even more, then make sure to drop a like, subscribe right now. So, LEGO Batman 2 is available to play on the PS5 through the PS3 streaming feature. This basically means it's a game, but not a game at the same time. You can't really see trophies unless you go into the trophy section of your profile. Also, the trophy pops aren't PS5 style, and they don't even show up in the PlayStation app on the good old phone. So overall, it's quite confusing to get this game's platinum, and most of the trophies and game in general are much different than the original ones from over a decade ago. But LEGO Batman 2 has 38 trophies total, being one of the lesser trophy counts for the LEGO series. There is only a few trophies that aren't related to the 100% completion and the story. So this is going to be a long day. The first step to the platinum trophy is just go through and beat every single story level and get that trophy for each. There is 15 story levels, and the first opens up with the Man of the Year award taking place, which is crashed by all of the villains shortly after, because of course it would be. So then it's pretty much just absolute chaos, and we play as Batman and Robin, the classic duo. Your first goal is to just go and capture or take out all the villains that are here, of course. First being Harley Quinn, and I'm not gonna lie, she can get it. But you take her out by just throwing the good old Batarang at her a few times until she gets irreversible brain damage. My kind of party. You then drop down this little hole and fall into a room with a lot of trash and band instruments in it. Cringe. Anyways, all you do is smack this pot thing until a Riddler comes out, and now we get to chase him down also. But with using the stealth suit Batman has, you can use like this X-ray vision thing to smack him in the head with heavy objects. And again, he gets irreversible brain damage. So the final villain before Joker, of course, is 2’s. And I was confused for a few moments on what to do, but found that once you use Robin's balls to drop the chandelier, he will also drop with it. You can then just beat him up all invisible-like, and it's honestly not fair. So now it's of course time to fight the Joker, and it's a lot easier than you'd expect. All you do is let your homie get attacked, and then you jump in to tag team him. So yeah, Joker now has brain damage also, and I didn't think he could get any more messed up, to be honest. But that was the end of the first level, and the trophy popped eventually after. It does take a weird amount of time because of the streaming game thing, but it does indeed work. Level 2 then takes place right outside the Man of the Year awards actually, and you are trying to stop/catch up to the Joker since he already got out of captivity. The main goal for this level is to rebuild the helicopter we need to get after him, and it's honestly a big pain and took quite a while, but I did get it built. You then chase after the Joker in the Batship and have to basically just shoot at him until all of his hearts disappear into the afterlife. But that's not it for the Joker, because one final fight takes place in the fair right after. You have to do a few puzzles here and there to get weapons to fight him with, but it ends with you making a giant hammer and slamming him into a bell thing. Again, irreversible brain damage. So yeah, that was level 2, and here's the trophy. Level 3 then had this very, and I mean very annoying and confusing maze with multiple villains just driving cars throughout it, trying to run you over. I'm not gonna lie, this took me like 40 minutes to do because I had no clue what to do half the time, and it was awful. Let's just say a gameplay guide from 11 years ago might have been watched, I won't lie. But it ended with Poison Ivy beating up 2 dudes, and I swear I saw that video last night somewhere else. Level 4 then had another very annoying level which took place in some asylum, and there was a lot of water puzzles that hurt my feelings, to be honest. However, I had a Scarecrow boss fight in it which was gas. Get it? Because of the gas. Oh my god! And yeah, I almost died to him. Or I should say, probably should have died to him because I got confused again. Anyways, I beat him eventually and got the trophy. Level 5 then had this very odd objective of just simply finding these 5 different samples of poison around the area. You gotta do a lot of puzzles and stuff, but once you get all 5, you then get sent over to a different room. While here, Superman also showed up to save us all, and I played as him. Also, I instantly flew, which is a trophy. Anyways, level was pretty anticlimactic, which just ends with the boys all leaving the scary place and another trophy. The next level, however, was immediately into the action, and we had to race after Lex Luthor's big old transport car. Once getting to it, however, it all sort of died down, and we now get to just do puzzles. So that's, yeah. Oh, I forgot to say, that is actually the entire level, just puzzles, and we got a trophy. The next level then has the Joker and Lex Luthor inside of the Batcave because they followed us in. Honestly, can't have been that hard. Nobody else in Gotham drives bat-shaped vehicles. But this fight was pretty hard. Mostly because the game is so old, the hitboxes are essentially non-existent, and I thought I messed up when I tried to shoot at these guys, but nothing happened. However, it was exactly what you're supposed to do. After that first one though, I understood what has to happen, and you just have to make 3 different vehicles, then hop in and fire away. Once you get them down to low HP though, Joker decides to go off the book and just blows up everything, and we nearly died. But thankfully, Superman's chiseled buttocks saved us. We then get to climb out of this big pit. Yay. But that's not it, because the final area has you do a load of parkour on the slowly disintegrating path we are on. I honestly hated this part so much because the parkour in this game is god-awful bad. Like, I get it was made in the early 2010s, but it still sucks. Anyways, it ends once you go up this fan and basically escape the torture with another trophy pop. Next level you play as Superman and are tasked with just shooting down the big boy Lex Luthor ship. You also get to go inside and do puzzles, so that sucks. But it's honestly a very fast level because the Joker just kicks you both out of the ship and it ends with another trophy. So you are then played to some Lex Luthor place in the next level, and not much happened aside from the same puzzles over and over, and honestly, I got bored. But I did finish it, so here's the next trophy. And the level right after was probably the fastest yet. All you do is try to take down their ship again, but it's a different ship this time. And it's just fast. I don't know what you want from me. Here's the trophy. We then had to escape a train station underground as trains and enemies pilot land and try to enter our soul. Fought a giant Joker robot, and then fought the same one again. And then went skydiving for what seemed like an unrealistic amount of time with the giant robot also. All of this has led us to the final story level now. And this time we get to fight the giant robot again. Dang, when you phrase it like that, it really makes the last 5 levels of the game seem like the same thing. And yeah, you win because this is Batman's game and not the brand new suit. Now it's time to go do the most grueling task of this platinum trophy. We have to gather all 250 gold bricks, which most are actually just from the free roam, and I was not aware of that, so I sort of cried a little when I saw the map covered in them. And also we have to get the 20 red bricks in the game. This isn't too bad though, to be honest. It's just a tad bit hard since you have to buy them all, and studs are hard to come by without multipliers. And the other 2 collectibles are the mini kits and the survivors in peril. Thankfully, both don't have near as many as the gold bricks. Anyways, I received a trophy pretty quickly into this for playing as Joker and Batman at the same time. I think that's what it was for, at least. I don't really know, to be honest. But I decided to try and beat the levels in free play getting all collectibles first, which was honestly a dumb idea since you need most characters to do this, and I didn't have those. So after a few levels, I decided to not go down that route right now and instead go get everything from the free roam. I still want to cry. So the free roam for this game is the most time consuming out of all other things, as you can probably guess. And with the game being so old, it honestly just sucks. From my experience playing as Superman, trying to fly is most equal to trying to walk without legs. For the love of Jesus Christ on Christmas, it is horrible. I have never played a game with such bad flying mechanics in my life. The man has one speed: fast. And that's it.
That's what she said.
Overall, that is what made me dislike this game, because it's such a bad mechanic and you need to use it for pretty much everything, so it really deteriorates the experience overall. But back to the trophies now. I got my first new trophy after getting Zod as a playable character, and I never actually used him, so this is awkward. A while later, I then found and used every single red brick in the game for that trophy. I then found every single villain's character token. These are conveniently spread out across the map with big icons of their faces, so yeah, that was easy. I then spent 3 more hours grinding through the free roam before reaching only 50% completion of the game in total and got that trophy. Now that's nice and all, but I also don't feel accomplished one bit because it's only 50% and it's been so long. Anyways, about 2 hours after or something, I don't even know time anymore, it's all relative, I received a trophy for gathering all of the Justice League characters this time. Now that's wholesome. Finally, we finished the free roam basically, and I began to go back through the levels, which is the last real stage to this platinum. And while here I performed a finishing move apparently. I don't even know how, to be honest. And after multiple more levels and stud collections, I reached over 10 billion, I think, which is more than the Luthor net worth, I guess, and received a trophy. I then completed the final level of the game and got True Hero on every single level, also saving all the survivors in peril total. I did have to replay though because I missed one mini kit, and that's a tragedy. So the final gold brick is actually gotten from the bonus level completion. The LEGO Batman 2 bonus level, by the way, features a traditional objective of reaching 1,000,000 studs to beat. And let me tell you right now, this is by far the most boring and dumb bonus level I've done yet. It's just horrible. Like, there isn't anything cool about it at all, and it took me an hour to finish, which is ridiculous. That is longer than I spent on any single level alone. So yeah, there's the 2 trophies for the bonus level and gold bricks. Alright, well that's all the hard stuff done, and it is now time to clean up for real this time. I first bought the last character token and received a trophy for it because it was Supergirl's. But I still have to find 2 other character tokens from enemy-specific ones. These are gotten by just killing a few enemy types in a row until they give up and let you buy them off. Now with that final character token bought, I also reached 100% game completion in addition. I did have one more grind trophy left though. It was done by riding in every single mini kit vehicle. So this isn't actually a grind, but it is annoying because I had to individually select each vehicle and then ride each one. Overall, it was a bit annoying, but here's the trophy. The last few trophies then just had me climb a tower as a gorilla. You know, as you do. And I also killed Sinestro with Green Lantern, then used Brainiac to kill a Lex Luthor bot, and also took the Metro. Now with this much crime in Gotham, I'd bet the Metro is actually a safer place to be, shockingly enough. Anyways, the final trophy to get is done by finishing a level in co-op. I chose to play through level 13 again, which is the simplest level and fastest. All it is, by the way, is just shooting the big robot as he chases you. So yeah, here's that trophy and the platinum instantly after. Alright, well that was LEGO Batman 2's platinum trophy. Honestly, I didn't really like the game. Granted, it is over a decade later and being played on 2 generations of gaming systems, so that definitely worsens the experience. But even if you played it on a PS3, I still don't think it would have been that crazy good as people say it is. LEGO Batman 3 is better for sure.